everyone, I am Chongdiao Fan. Just now, I saw the discussion in the community regarding the Tesla former employee leak. Everyone is excitedly discussing. Tesla is building an in-vehicle computing power network that seems surprisingly similar, or even coincidental, to our Pi network, as globally distributed node network. Watching these discussions, I smiled a knowing smile in my office at Stanford. First, as a rigorous scientist, I will not confirm any unverified trade secrets or so-called internal leaks. Here, however, I want to talk to you from the perspective of technological philosophy and future trends about why this clash is not a coincidence, but an inevitability of history. Why does Elon Musk want to use cars for distributed computing? Why did Nicholas and I insist on letting everyone run nodes on computers 7 years ago? Because we all saw the same future. Decentralized computing power, also known as DePIN, is the only antidote for the AI era. Today, I want to deconstruct the logic behind this for everyone and tell you why that computer on your desk and the Tesla that Musk is proud of are weaving the future of humanity together. Let us first look at what Tesla is doing. Tesla has millions of cars on the road. Inside every car, there is a powerful full self-driving chip. The computing power of this chip is comparable to a small supercomputer. However, when the car is parked in the garage charging or sleeping at night, what is this chip doing? It is idling. It is sleeping. This is a huge waste of resources. Musk's logic is connect these idle brains on wheels to form a huge distributed computing power network to train AI. Now look at what Pi network is doing. We have 350,000 or even more active PC nodes. These computers are distributed in your study rooms, bedrooms, and internet cafes. They also have CPUs, GPUs, and hard drives. Most of the time, they are just processing simple ledger synchronization, and the computing power is also largely idle. Our logic is connect these idle brains on desktops to form a globally public ocean of computing power. Do you see? This is reaching the same goal by different routes. In evolutionary biology, this is called convergent evolution, just like fish and dolphins are different species. But to swim fast in water, they both evolved streamlined bodies. In 2026, when AI computing power is in extreme shortage, whether it is Tesla making cars or Pi network making chains, we have all realized relying on centralized data centers, like Amazon and Google, is unsustainable. Future computing power must be distributed at the edge, in the devices of every ordinary person. Although the logic is similar, the paths we and Tesla take are fundamentally different. And this difference is precisely the irreplaceable value of Pi network. Tesla's network is an empire of machines. Its nodes are cars. Cars have no feelings. Cars belong to the Tesla company or the owner, but are controlled by a central system. This network is highly standardized and hardware homogenized. It is strong, but it is closed. Pi's network, however, is a city-state of humans. Our nodes are people. Behind these 350,000 nodes are 350,000 living pioneers verified by KYC. Your computers are weird and wonderful. They're high-end gaming laptops and second-hand office machines. Your network environments vary from fiber optics to 4G. Some people might ask, Dr. Fan, isn't T this a disadvantage? Isn't T standardization better? Number in the AI world, diversity is precisely the greatest advantage. Because future AI needs not only computing power, but also data and humanity. When an AI company wants to train a voice model that recognizes different accents globally, Tesla cannot help them because cars do not speak. But Pi network can. Our nodes are distributed in over 200 countries. We can utilize the storage and calculation of local nodes to process the most authentic localized data. We are building a computing power network with human warmth. In this network, Pi is not only the currency for paying computing power rent, but also the contract connecting humans and AI. Through KYC, we ensure the authenticity of the data, which a pure machine network cannot do. The coincidence everyone mentioned actually reveals the hottest track in 2026, DePIN, or Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. In the past, infrastructure, such as power grids, communications, and computing power, was monopolized by giants. But now, technology allows us to devolve these powers to individuals. Uber owns no cars, yet became the largest taxi company. Airbnb owns no rooms, yet became the largest hotel group. Pi network owns no servers, yet is becoming the world's largest distributed computing platform. The coincidence you see is actually the inevitability of the times. When Musk tries to disrupt cloud computing with cars, we are disrupting the same target with millions of home computers. We do not need to guess if Pi Network and Tesla signed a secret agreement. Although I also look forward to such a dialogue in the future, because more important than the piece of paper agreement is the resonance of trends. When two massive ecosystems with millions of users coincidentally choose the same technical direction, what does this show? It shows that distributed computing power is the oil of the next era. It shows that the Pi you hold in your hands and the nodes you run are standing at the very center of the wind. So, dear node runners, and those pioneers still hesitating to turn on their computers, please re-examine that computer on your desk. It is not just a tool for synchronizing blocks and earning a little node reward. It is an oil well for you in this AI era. In the future, when Pi Network as ecosystem apps begin to call upon computing power, on a large scale, when Run for Pi games need to render graphics, when Blind Lounge needs AI for real-time translation, when research institutions need to calculate protein folding, your computer will automatically work for them and continuously earn Pi for you. This is not just mining, this is computing power rental. You will become the landlord of the digital world. And the tenants are those thirsty AI models. Tesla owners might only earn some extra cash when the car is idle, but Pi network nodes can participate in the pulse of the global economy at any time and any place. Dear family, seeing everyone's discussion on Tesla and Pi, I feel very gratified. This shows that our community already possesses an extremely high technical vision. You no longer just stare at the price of a fraction of a cent, but have begun to pay attention to the waves of technological change. Whether Tesla goes far or Pi Network goes far, we are all climbing the same high mountain, the mountain named decentralization and freedom. Perhaps our paths up the mountain are different. They drive electric cars, we walk on foot. But at the summit, in that future where AI serves humanity rather than enslaving it, we will eventually meet. Please continue to maintain your node well. Please stay online, stay linked. Because what you are running is not just code, but the hope of humanity against monopoly and embracing freedom. Thank you, everyone.